Good morning, guys. Good morning. Just a quick audio and visual test. Please let me know if you see properly and hear me properly so I can start the stream. Thank you. Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal, Nicole. Index is like, damn. The 4-hour candle as well has no, just a small wick. And my final target on the indices was this March 15 low, but probably pre-weekly low can be a doll. And actually I'm looking for a lower low on SP 500, and that's gonna be November 21st low on the daily chart. I want to see higher prices on crude oil, but sadly it's actually consolidating. I don't like it. Probably again nothing today, which is not ideal, I know. And gold is brutal. This C2 from the 50% of the week. If you want a long, you play against the daily, the 1-hour time frame. So it's like a retrace. Nasdaq, no closure yet. SP 500 has no closure, and Nasdaq as well. So my plan as well was to short, but ideally the price already reached my level, as I actually put the market analysis in my Discord, and I told my people in Discord that actually it's already, so like Nasdaq, SP 500 and gold already reached my daily target, so I don't want to touch it. And Nico, you told me the euro future, so that means dollar is getting stronger and euro is getting weaker, because index is going lower. That means dollar is going lower, right? Or going higher. Let me check. You want a short? I have no analysis for. I mean, we had a C2 closure on the daily time frame, which is good from the fair value gap. So I would like to see a daily POI to be respected. So this is where I would like to see a 1-hour changing state of delivery and lower prices, right? I have the pre-daily high here, I have a pre-daily low here. The price took out the pre-daily low, probably pre-market. Let me see the 1-hour time frame. Let me see, 6 to 6. Yeah, it's here. That's a midnight here. Okay, I don't need these are just noises. I have the structure here. Let me put the daily C2 on the chart. Okay, I want to see this one only on 1-hour time frame. That's perfect. So we see we had a C2 daily closure. I want to see this one actually. Right, I don't need these informations. This is not actual. And let me see, there was a 1-hour confirmation that we had a daily sweep. Then there was another one here. So the price action is bearish. It retraced back to this fair value gap. Ideally we want to see a C2 here and target this low. So probably we can have a short opportunity soon on the euro. Why? Because the price action actually here turned to be bullish, but the daily time frame is bearish, so it's a B setup. And actually you're not right, Nicole, because on the 1-hour time frame the market opened here, went higher to this fair value gap and closed lower than these up close candles, and we were in the downtrend trend, so that's actually a valid 1 hour changing state of delivery. So ideally, when you came to the market and you at 4 a.m. your short would be valid to go lower, because the price opened 6 o'clock yesterday p.m. Asian session, went higher into this fair value gap, right? And then close below this up close candles, this 4-1 up close candles. So actually this should be, or supposed to be, the high of the day, but somehow accidentally now it swept it high. It's high, and now we had these down close candles and we close above. So I would like to see the C2 candle to close below this red line, and then I would like to short. I would like to short towards these low resistance liquidity round. Otherwise, that case, it's gonna be an A setup. Otherwise, right now, the daily anticipation, the price is going lower, right? Because we had a C2. The H1 is H1 is bullish, so that's why currently it's not ideal to short. Even we have a C2. Probably the C3 gonna close below this, and the C4 gonna be the final push towards this, and probably maybe this pre-weekly low. Let me just put it here like this, something like that. So if we have a closure below this, then I would like to look for short towards this one, but it's a bit dangerous because we have a high resistance liquidity around here and we have a low resistance here, but we have a high resistance. So probably what's going on, I think this is a original consolidation on a 1 hour time frame, and if you use the standard deviation, probably this is a -2 level. Let me put it on. You see the price reached the -2, so probably this is the last up move before the down move, and the -4 is here. I can't see anything because the contract changed. So B setup, yeah. This one should be the manipulation higher because this was a consolidation here. You see that's a consolidation, aka accumulation. So that was an accumulation. Why is it not here? Okay, I don't want to see on that one. And then we have a manipulation out of the range. Okay, this is a manipulation, and let me just mark it with the red. This is a manipulation, and this one currently is a distribution. Okay, the high of the day is not valid anymore, so this is a distribution, and I want to see the price to come to take out these lows. Okay, let me see SP 500. I'm gonna duplicate this, and I'm gonna have here the Nasdaq. Okay, let me see guys the chat. Always Nicole. So what's your plan guys today? Are you gonna looking for what? I can't emphasize enough that you have to have guys a plan. So you wanna have a plan, and if your plan is supported based on the good morning Alan, based on the strategy you use, then that's a good one. Okay, gold probably is gonna have a C2, and maybe it's gonna retrace, but the only problem is that the closest fair value gap is here, so it's not ideal to, you know, long against all the bearish confluences. We're still waiting for this C2 closure, and probably Nasdaq and SP 500 is gonna come back this fair value gap, which is great. Oh, there is a bird. So which is great because I have a balcony there, and there was a bird. So this is great if the price retracing back here. Why? Because we want to short lower, so we want to see a C2. So ideally we want to see the 10 o'clock open high, make a C2 low and close, and we can have a C3 to going lower. We have a tiny fair value gap here on Nasdaq, which is really small, but anyway, let's just mark it. So probably that means the price is gonna go and hit this this order block. That means maybe we're gonna have higher prices, which makes sense as well, because probably people are gonna buy back the low. So let's see. We will see which area we're gonna reach first to short. Let me just copy this. Why? Here. Or we have a new order block here. Ideally we wanna see a retest of this order block, like it did in the 50% of this order block, right? So we wanna see a retrace as well. There we go. Maximum here, which is kind of ideal because we have this fair value gap here, guys. Okay, so I can anticipate short from that level or that level. No financial advice, right? Okay, let me see the check. Chat. Yeah, CL, be careful with CL because it's consolidating. You see my annotations I shared in the Discord group as well. Currently the price is ranging. It's not ideal. What I wanted to see is this and target pre-daily high and higher prices, but currently the price is just range bounding inside the daily POI. Okay, and it left actually equal lows on the 1 hour time frame. So if the price wants to go higher, what we want to see, I want to see our manipulation out of the range and going higher, probably take out the equal lows and then going higher, or go higher, retest, and then going higher. But that case I'm gonna lose my first profit target and probably I won't be engaged with the trade. Okay, guys. All right, let me see how many of us here right now. It's beautiful, guys. Please, if you have a chance, just smash that like button. That's gonna help the channel to grow. I see only one people like the channel. Come on, guys. Not that difficult. Just press the like. It's just one click, yeah? Thank you so much. It's gonna help a lot. Now I see Retails has started to stream every day now. That's great. I don't like I don't like the candle on the euro. This is an indecisive candle, not supporting the move to down. I kind of like SP500. That can be a C2, and maybe we can have a 2-hour scalp, which is a B setup. But you can see that's interesting because SP500 was a weaker than the YM today and the Nasdaq, and now it seems like SP500 wants to go higher and Nasdaq is a weaker. It's just following Nasdaq, right? So yeah, I want to see this area act as a resistance, the price, right? It's already came back this level, but left this imbalance here and this one here. So I want to see that, you know, the pips trying to push the price lower. Holy moly, from 324, 475, that's crazy. We have equal highs at 24,520. I want to see the price to wick up there, 24,520-ish. Before even think about that it wants to go lower. Okay, 8 more minutes. Yeah, it's okay because we have here and then the Nasdaq has as well. So I wanna see the price be in sync, and I only short if I have a C2 lower. So I wanna see a C2. Let me delete that one. I want to see a C2 here and a C3. I want to see a C2 here and a C3. I want to see a swing formation to form to going lower. All right, 520 is coming. Be careful, Alan, with the 4-hour candle because the 4-hour candle has a really small wick here. And we don't want to see a C2 on the 4-hour because that's gonna anticipate higher prices, right? Why? Because we took out this low, and if we swap this low and make a C2 on the 4-hour candle, then we're gonna looking for longs until where? Until this area. But I don't really want to see that. I don't want to see a closure above these levels. I want to see this low to hold the price. Then I can see an open high, low close. So what happened? We had the accumulation and we had a strong move, right? So if the price will close back to the range, which is kinda here, we can anticipate higher prices. Why? Because accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So I don't really want to see this one to not hold the price to going lower. If it closes back to the range, that's gonna be like you see, I want to see this low resistance liquidity to be taken on Nasdaq into this fair value gap and the order block, okay? And you can see how the C3, C2 actually inverted each other. I was studying this one today, like that was 6 a.m. And don't forget, we have still equal highs here as well. But we don't wanna see that. It looks like a V-shaped reaction, so we already have a 5-minute changing state of delivery. If the price is gonna close like this in the next 33 seconds, which means, and this is important, that means we're gonna have a V-shaped reaction on the M5, and that V-shaped reaction is gonna confirm what? Confirm the sweep. You see? And then we're gonna see what? The C3 inside this fair value area and going higher towards this equal highs. So that's why it's if the price is gonna close back like this, I'm gonna looking for longs. It's gonna be a scalp back to the range, back to the 1 hour. Let me just change this back to the 1 hour OB, because the 1 hour OB has the fair value gap here. And if you see this 24,654, it's this equal highs here, but this is a high resistance liquidity round. So interesting price action now. Let me mark and annotate the chart. It's at 10 o'clock there. 9 o'clock has a C2 currently. If the price wants to go higher here, we want to open low high close candle. By the way, the Nasdaq hit the 24,550 20, sorry, this one. What a surprise. I wanted to see that price level to hit, as I mentioned. Now I'm gonna forget that. We have a strong rejection from this 1 hour fair value gap, but not just because that 1 hour fair value gap. We had this support turned to be resistance. We want to see this one act as a resistance and push the price lower. If the price is gonna close above this area, then we can anticipate higher prices. I don't want to see that. Let me see the 4 hour candle. You see 1 hour candle. You see these lows actually hold. I want to see these area to push the price lower. I don't want to see a closure above this level, but currently we have a C2. You still need 4 more minutes, okay? It has a harsh reaction. I'm curious how many people longing already, because oh my god, we have a breaker block here. Ooh, let's go long. They put their long. This one is a short, this one is a long. They enter here, they put their stop loss here, 62 points, and they want to target 2 hour. Those equal highs. All right, let's go techno. And then you see as well, it's much, I would say, safety to enter inside the C3. You don't have to rush and then tell, you know, I want to enter right now, I want to make money. Chill, you have to chill. It takes time. Exactly. But honestly, if you enter right now, your long could be 154 points, okay? And if you have that much, there's no clean 2R. It's just 1-to-1, which is okay if you know, just scalping. But why not waiting for a new M15 on the lower time frame, a new M15 swing formation, and then you long C2, you long at a C3, and you put your stop loss here at 32, and you enter 61, and you have 30 points stop loss, right? And you actually target the same level. Voila. It should be like 4 or 5 R, right? Nah. Okay, now I'm gonna start to annotate my chart. Yeah, this is the where we have H1C2 here. Perfect. I want to see what? I want to see the point of interest, which is gonna be this week. Why? Good question. Why? First of all, because we have the breaker block here, right? And the price not that huge. We have a huge wick that we anticipate that won't be expansion, so we want to see a shallow wick from the point of interest. It's already retested this order block and no fair value gap, so ideally would be great to see a new order block to made and then retest that, right? So this is, if you wanna use this whole range, it's really up to you. I'm still backtesting this as well because I've seen many times the price gonna just create a new, you know, OB here. So ideally I want to see retest. No, I only want to see like this. So I want to see a consolidation, manipulation, close, retest, and going higher, and then something like this, and then target equal highs. Okay, let me see my euro. Oh wow, look at this. You see the C2 is done. You see, Nicole? That's why we're waiting for the C2 to be confirmed. Here as well, there's a fair value gap, so not ideal to long inside the fair value gap, right? The bearish fair value gap. SP 500 close up. Nah, it just swapped, but not closed. No closure. Let me annotate this one as well, so we can see the proper annotations. You see the differences between the Nasdaq and the SP 500? The wick is so close here. Okay, let me annotate the chart. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. I don't want to see this one on the 5 minutes time frame. I don't want to see this on the 5 minutes time frame as well. Just a 1 hour time frame. Okay, so let me see. We have what yeah, I would use the whole range here, not just this one candle, because this is like not even a swing point. So I would use this one. This is my changing state of delivery on the 5 minutes time frame inside the C2. That's a C2, right? And that's a C1. Overuse we against all the time frames, right? Bearish 1 hour, bearish daily, and then this is gonna be a B setup to long to this before it goes lower. So it's like a really risky and low probability trade, guys. Okay, I want to see again this whole range, and I don't want to see the price. If the price wants to expand, I would like to see the price to respect this point of interest on the 1 hour time frame. I don't want to see the price coming lower. No fair value gap, so nothing that can act actually as a support. So it's already a low resistance, a low probability trade. This is what I'm looking for, act as a breaker block, but there is no fair value gap, no clean manipulation into this order block. You see, sorry, this breaker block, there is a weak and there is a top, so I anticipate consolidation, manipulation. So consolidation, manipulation, and then going lower, or consolidation, manipulation, and then going lower. Sorry, higher and lower. Okay, you got my point, guys? Okay, Nasdaq the same. Okay, crude oil is no thank you. I think I'm gonna close crude oil. I'm gonna set alert here. So if the price wants to going higher, it has to go lower first. I'm not really interested too long from this. This is like, what is this? So probably, nah, this is the range. Thank you so much. No, I'm gonna close the chart. I even don't want to look at that chart. Okay. Let me see the chat. You see how slow the price action is? We have a short-term high here, so what we can anticipate when the price reaches a short-term high or a short-term low, we anticipate what? A new phase of the price action. If we anticipate continuation, we want to see consolidation or retrace, because that's continuation model, or we can have a V-shaped reaction, but this one obviously not a V-shaped reaction, so probably it's gonna continue higher. What's up, Insectist? How are ya? this week most of the price action happened pre-market during London and Asian sessions, sadly. Oh, the caboose, that's actually not my. So when I was in Florida, I had a chance and the luck to meet with one of my idol. His name is Stephen. He's a professional trader, and he trades under the My Funded Futures company. And long story short, I had a chance to trade with him, and so his strategy is really close to the fractal model, but he used indicators instead of the candles, which makes sense, of course, because if you understand the price action and the whole price move, you can already anticipate price scalp move from the bigger time frame to a lower time frame. So and then his slogan is kaboosh when the price moves like 10 points or something. Okay, seems like we're gonna have what? Nasdaq 5-minute changing state of delivery now. That's what we wanna see. But would be better if take out this low. Yeah, and the New York accent, right? Love him so much. So that's a good question. Does it look like a good beginning of the new C3 candle? Yeah. Price retrace back to this OB and breaker block, and now we wanna see a closure, retest of this, put the stop loss here, and then yeah, I guess he I will ask him, I'm gonna text him. But the only problem is that we have 2 more minutes, so at least 46 points. I would say maybe a good 50 points stop loss, which is $100 with 1 micro, and you target what? You target 2R, 3R, this equal highs, which makes sense because if you have expansion here, we want to see a shallow wick, which we have, and then a quick move. So maybe in the next 15 minutes we're gonna be out of the trade, right? Probably it's gonna take out this equal highs, you know, the fair value gap I mentioned. Odd. That's why it's a B setup, guys. Yeah, kaboosh. Let me see gold. Nah. So you see what happened? The price, first of all, close the fair value gap, the 1 hour fair value gap. So we bearish, as you know, like really bearish, and fully close the the PDA. Yeah, we hit the TP. Kaboosh. So if we want, and this is again, if we want to see a continuation higher, we want to see an open low high close, right? So this is the area candle opened here. So we want to see a 5-minute changing state of delivery, which is against the 1 hour fair value gap, which is again lower probability. So we want to see a 5-minute changing state of the value inside this point of interest. Okay, 10 o'clock went higher instead of going lower. So this one is already the only problem is that most of the setup today is going to be B setup. It makes sense, right, guys? Who's going to tell me why all the setup is going to be B setup today? The chat is open, guys. Who's going to be the fastest? Exactly. Nico got the number 1. Yeah, and the 1 hour time frame as well. Still all the 1 hour time frames actually are bearish. So it's gonna be a retrace inside the latest 1 hour bearish leg. Then if we reach the premium, the 1 hour bearish leg, then it's already dangerous to long from the premium, right? You see? Still no closure. Let me delete this until we don't have closure. And then price reached the OB to the tick, right? So let me go back here. Price as well filled the OB to the tick as well. So currently this is a 1 hour point of interest. Whew. I don't like when 9 o'clock make actually the changing state of delivery, because that's like a ICISD, right? My boy Inzactis know the business. Yeah, we wanna short as well, but we wanna play the fractal long cap with the low risk, because if the price wants to go back to premium, then I can long from here to here and I make a 2R and done. But on my main idea is going lower. So right now we're waiting for 40 something minutes more to target these low resistance liquidity, right? Sorry guys, I'm sleeping better now. The jet lag is almost done, but I'm just working a lot with my Discord and with the PDFs and everything, and you know that I'm all alone and it's a bit difficult to have time for everything. Wow. Okay, I think, Nicole, we can close the euro, right? I don't think so. You want to short after this big up move, right? Yeah. First of all, I would like, yeah, that can be good, but it closed below this range. You see here. So now this is not just an order block. This is the original consolidation of the lower time frame market maker style model, right? So if you know the MMXM, okay, so I'm gonna close and I only focus the instruments where is a possible trade. Okay, that's brutal, looks really bad and sad. Yeah, Nasdaq looks juicy. I see people longing gold already, and that's crazy. I mean, like, I can go on the 2 minutes time frame to find the entry, but dude, daily anticipation is bearish, H1 time frame is bearish, everything is against. Why are we longing against in the, like, you know, and then targeting changing state of delivery on the 1 hour time frame, which is so far. Another thing is that if we have, yeah, exactly, you see, when you understand price action, you just have this question in your mind, why? So what I really think is gonna happen today, honestly guys, I don't think so we're gonna have entry, and I'm telling why. So pre-weekly low was reached, right? Pre-weekly low is a weekly liquidity level. We are on the 1 hour time frame, and if you go on the 4 hour time frame, you see we wick into the 4 hour time frame. Oh, sorry, to the pre-weekly on the 4 hour time frame. So what the price will do when actually reaches liquidity low or high? Who's gonna tell me in the chat? What we can anticipate, what the price is gonna do. By the way, when I'm always was like gambling with these accounts and everything, I was always losing, you know. Yeah, exactly. New phase of the price. I never was lucky like the influencers online, like having like 5 funded accounts and full tilt going like 4 minis each and longing like $4,000 or something. Never. And it is so bad. I'm so unlucky that even if I'm gambling, I've never won. Exactly, those are the phases. So right now we're waiting for what the price wants to do here. Probably that's not a V-shaped reaction, right? If I go to the 1 hour time frame, that's like practically looks like changing state of delivery, clean move. This is a retrace into this OB and the breaker block, of course, you name it. If I long, I will go really short and a really small time frame to be make sure my 2 hours gonna hit in a 1 to 10 minutes max. But you see price how heavy? Like trying to go higher, bomb, trying to go higher, bomb, trying to go higher, bomb. As well, we had a sweep, now we close. Probably this is not an ideal sweep because there is no swing formation. So if you wanna see something like this, but right now what happened, we had this, right? Even if we have a sweep here, there is no low. So where is your low? You're gonna put this one here, but there is no low. So if you see, is there a low here? Lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, nothing. And then as well, you see, this is the up close candles. These are the up close candles, and this is gonna be the confirmation if the price closes below. But who wants to short here at the low? Let me see gold. Okay, retracing. No protected low on the inside the C3. Oh wow, I got a new subscriber, guys. Thank you so much. Let me celebrate. Kabush. Who wants to listen to free trades? Let me put it on.
And own a watch. I'm not materialistic. Like, do I have a pretty nice car? Sure. But I also had a beater car my whole life, and then I finally broke down and I was like, okay, like, you know what I mean? So if you want to find people that are flexing like that and go learn from them, be my guest, right? Because honestly, if that's you, I truly
exactly. Can you hear the music and him as well, right? And me as well. Yeah. Exactly. That's why we're not longing.
Talk about money, but yeah, you know, does it change anything in my life or figure out bills?
Is it better now?
Not really. For me, at least.
Woo.
I shorted NQ instead of YM. Yeah, that's fine. I think
We
I
have
just
a
don't really trade the lagging aspect, generally speaking, because it's just so much slower.
we have a C2 on M15. Oh, he's streaming on YouTube. I can share when he's streaming, you know, in the private group. Oh, he has a YouTube channel. So by the way, you see this why? So you see this M15 C3 C2. Yeah, he's on Ninja as well. Okay, let me see the M15 in the 4-hour candle. 4-hour candle is bullish, which is not ideal. That's what we didn't want to see, right? So the new 4-hour candle, you see, we have a 4-hour C2. And I don't like this. I don't like this, if I can say that, right? Because this is the whole range. I think I can use the wick because it's a bearish candle and it didn't go higher. So the bullish sign was from the lowest and the closure, between the lowest and the closure. So this is my 4-hour changing state of delivery. This is a H4 point of interest. Okay, my bad. Okay, I'm gonna make it a bit lighter and only wanna see well on the 15 minutes. No, what else? I'm gonna check the 1 minute. So on the 15 minutes, this is a point of interest. Why do I have this here? It could be just only the M5. Guys, I wish we could have a better trading view that where I can just set everything automatically. Like, let's say if I draw something on the M15, I don't want to see that on the, you know, 16 or something like that. But I anticipate maybe if you pay more, you have more option or something like that, but no, thank you. Okay, so 4-hour candle. This is a 10 o'clock. We have no closure, so it's still bearish. And I go to the 6 o'clock. I don't want to see this on a 10 minutes time frame. It just makes me feel confused. I go to 2 o'clock. Okay, and the price, look at this, wasn't able to close. So probably it's gonna take out this low, right? So still bearish. That's good, because that case, let me put in until 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock, sorry. That's good because on a 1-hour time frame, we're gonna have a confirmed C2 from this OB toward this low, okay? That's nice. I'm gonna delete this one, this one. Because the 4 o'clock time frame is on our side. I'm more happy to short than long. Okay. You know why? Because the 4-hour time frame is bigger than the 1-hour time frame. So this was just a retrace back to the 4 o'clock range. So I want to see a closure below this. If I see a closure below this, the 15 minutes gonna support the 1-hour time frame. That's Nicole's cup of tea, right? She's like a master of the M15 changing state of delivery. Let me put 15 here. Here we go. Yeah, and you said like a 1 minute time frame. Let me just mark this one is a M15 C2, right? I want to see the M15 on the 1 minute only, and the 1 minute now. Perfect. So I'm gonna mark this point of interest. That's a M15 point of interest. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna make it I don't know what color. Make it green. And just only on 1 minute I wanna see. I go on a 1 minute time frame, and then I go here and I'm gonna use this one on a 1 minute time frame as well. So maybe a continuation lower. Perfect. You see the market make a sell model now. So we had this changing state of delivery on the 1 minute time frame. On the 15. Okay, that's a 30. That's a 15. And okay, so that was my point of interest, and this is my point of interest in the next 15 minutes. So I want to see a new 1 minute, one minute change of state of delivery to short these lows and this low. So this is my final TP, and this is my point of interest. Let me put the standard deviation. Here we go. And I want to see this area to reach. So if the price is gonna close below this, then we have a valid M15 POI, right? This is M15 POI. This is a M15 POI. Okay, okay. What I really would like to see is a sweep. I would like to see the price to tag in and then close below. Yeah. Perfect. Now you see, if I draw something, it's just only 1 minute. That's what I want to see. So I want to see a sweep. I want to see a protected high inside this M15 and then going lower to target these low resistance liquidity around here. And then of course the original consolidation, which was from here. You see what happened? Again, -1, retrace, -2.5, -2, consolidation, manipulation out of the range, you see, into the order block, took out this low resistance liquidity and then closed below this range. So that was a consolidation. So accumulation, manipulation. Now we anticipate what? Distribution. Price is close to the -1, so probably it's gonna retrace back to the OTE level if it wants to go lower. Let me draw the OTE. Here we go. That's the OTE level, and that was actually so I want to see a closure, but you know, only one thing we want to see, and another thing what the price wants to do. Oh. That's a good sign when you feel tired and watching the market, right? This is a too deep retrace into this C2, so it's like much more like a consolidation on the higher time frame, right? Let me go on the consolidation on the 15. Yeah, you see, this is like a much more like a consolidation. Yeah. And let's just stay on the 5 minutes. Gold, exactly the same. Came back to this fair value gap and then an order block, right? So we want to see this one support the price going higher or fail and push the price lower. But currently, if you see what the surprise, the 50% of this fair value gap is equally where the top of the order block. So that's usually not accidentally happening. That makes sense because that actually means the price wants to go higher. And if you see this bearish order block, and this is like a key, guys, you see this is the 50% of the bearish order block that turned to be a bullish order block, and this is the bullish order block 50%, and this is the top of the order block. So that was very bad. You see, accidentally, right? That's how where they actually the orders were exchanged the most. So that's a point of control on something else. I don't want to mix you guys, but that's a volume information. What a surprise. So you see this one is invalid, so no more M15 entry. So that means the price wants to go higher to reach these equal highs, because the price shouldn't come back this area if it wants to go lower. So probably that won't be a C2 closure on the higher time frame. Okay, so that means the 1 o'clock 1 hour candle won't be a C2. So sorry, in Zactist it seems like the price wants to reach this fair value gap here. Sadly, that means it's a 59-ish. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see a 59. I want to see this fair value gap to hit. Yeah, but we still have no 5-minute changing state of delivery here, so I wouldn't go lower than I mean, if I have 5 minutes, but this is against the OB fair value gap. Okay, Nasdaq has to go to the level 24,560. You see these equal highs, and as well, so on the 5 minutes time frame, this one was bullish. The price retraced back where? Retraced back to the point of the POI of the previous 1 hour candle. So if I draw the whole move, like from here to here, I have this is a 50%. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. This is a 50%, and that was the 10 o'clock, and the price retraced and now close above this area. So now we have a protected low here, and the price wants to go higher, at least to this fair value gap, which is a 60. Why? Because the price plays here failure swing into this equal highs. So the price has to retest this and then going higher, or just come here, make a C2 on the M5 and the C3 expansion. Yeah. And this was our point of interest on the 1 hour time. This one I don't want to see. Why do I see this on the 10 o'clock? 15 minutes. Oh, I see, because it's okay. Yeah, this is 11 o'clock. Yeah, so I want to see the price to take out at least this equal highs into this fair value gap, which is inside the OB. And the gold is nothing. If you have any question, guys, don't be shy to leave in the chat, please. Come on, you have to take out this 24,560 before you want to go lower. Why? Because you want to make a higher resistance liquidity higher before you go lower. So you want to sweep and then going lower, and then you swap this area, so you're gonna have a high resistance and you can target this low resistance. But right now, not. All right, let me see other traders. Nothing. Here we go. The quick reaction I wanna see higher prices. I wanna see those low resistance liquidity taken until 560 before it wants to. Exactly. I wanna see that to take out to create a high resistance liquidity run and then going lower. But right now I'm gonna go and grab a couple of porters just a moment, guys. Okay? If you have any question, just drop here in the chat, please. All right, I'm back. Let me see what we have. Boom, 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 boom. So 70 more minutes. Did the price respect the 50% of this OB? Exactly. So no closure below, so no bearish continuation yet. Yeah, SP 500 is weaker. Gold is just following actually Nasdaq and SP 500. So ideally I want to focus on Nasdaq. And let's see if we have a C2 to target lower prices. Let me see crude oil. Yeah, crude oil is just ranging on a 1 hour time frame. Wow, thick. Well, let me find the euro. Was it 6E, right? 6E. Which one? J or K for the euro? Let me use J. Uh-huh. Dude, that's crazy on the 1 hour time frame then. Okay. Let me add a font. That's a 6BJ. Check the font. The font is, I think it's not a proper contract. I think that's K for the font. Not even. Which one is for the... Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Inzactis will tell me. He's a big Forex. Or was it Aaron? I don't remember. Okay, on a 5 minutes time frame, Nasdaq just ranging. Yeah, NQ is M. But let's say the gold is J. Alright, yeah, 6 p.m. Or maybe the euro as well. Alright, so the euro is M as well. Probably the same because 6 p.m., 6 a.m., MCL. Rudo is a L right now, right? Nasdaq SP 500 is a M and the gold is a G, C. Oh no, it's a J. Alright, do something Nasdaq. Probably it's a seek and destroy profile, which is a consolidation on a higher time frame. I have to use this one to be accurate, even if I don't like the idea. Yeah, I want to see lower prices. At least I want to see the price to take out the 406. Because it went lower. So, and the only problem is that the SP 500 still bullish. Yeah. This price action, but bruh. Come on, Nasdaq, go lower. This one is not. I mean, it can be protected on the C inside the C3. Let me see Tanya. Where is Tanya? Oh, she has someone on the stream. Damn. 10 more minutes. I don't know. I want to see this fair value gap. I want to see this fair value gap, guys. This 560. 560. Because the 4-hour candle, the 15 is respecting, so I want to see this to close above. Yeah, guys, at least the 560, this area. I wanna see this one, and then I think we can short. Here we go, the last push before the closure. It's gonna take out this low resistance liquidity because the algo it's what's the time? It's 10:50. Yeah. Let's go give us that entry so we can short. Alright, who is watching the stream, guys? Let me see. Wow, we're getting more and more people. I'm absolutely amazed, guys. Thank you so much. Last push before the next candle open. That case we won't have what? We won't have, let me set this, we won't have a C2 on the 1-hour time frame. So that's why they pushing so hard, and then they can push higher prices then. Oh wow, someone disliked my channel. Wow, come on guys, press that like button on the stream if you like the stream, please, and thank you. Oh, you don't like forex in Zactis? That's interesting. I thought maybe, oh, you like forex. Come on, 7 more minutes. Close above this 15 minutes. If we have, then this should be protected low on the 15 minutes time frame, and we can target higher prices like crazy. In that case, we're gonna have a closure above this. Yeah. Who's gonna long Nasdaq if we have a M15 changing state of delivery and based on the 4-hour time frame? You see this? This is a 4-hour time frame. So we have a C2 on the 1-hour time frame. We have a C2 on the 4-hour candle. So ideally we wanna see higher prices. So we wanna, because that oh, the 15 minutes. 400, yeah, it's 100 point. Let me see. Yeah, it's 94. That's a 1 micro. And then let me see where is the target. Yeah, I see what you mean. That would be 191 point move. Yeah. So maybe long inside the next 15 minutes swing formation. But right now it's ranging between the 550 and the 450. So there's a 100-point range right now on Nasdaq. Okay, 5 more minutes. Let's go. It's time to show us its hand. Let's go. If you want to give us a lower price, please do it now. Yeah. Let's go. Give us a 1 hour changing state of delivery from the OB. So we can short the price, take out this low and this low, because that means what happened? The price closed below this area, tried to close higher and left this week, and 50% of this week can be what the price push the price higher, but it wasn't able to close higher. So now it's gonna take out this low in the next 1 hour candle, and probably this low, because this one can be as a failure swing to the external if we have a C2, and this low can push the price lower to this one. That should be the point of interest here. Wow. Oh, this was a M15. But we had a closure here as well. So this inducement was strong from the C3, so this should be a protected low. So if the price wants to go lower, then it has to come to take out these highs and then going lower. So I want to see the price to go at least the 550. 550, because now it's bullish. So it turned to be bearish here, but it turned to be bullish here. Wow, this price action is really difficult to read. And right now it's bullish, and we have a bunch of failure swings like this into this fair value gap, and then that's gonna support the idea it's consolidating, manipulating out. So maybe we're gonna have a new sweep here and then a closure and going lower. Yeah. All right, let's go higher. And you see we had a sweep of this low on the lower time frame, and we have failure swings. So this should be a high resistance liquidity here, high resistance liquidity here, high resistance liquidity here, and here we have failure swings. So if we annotate properly this chart, let me go here. So I see here we had a sweep, here we had the sweep, and here we had the sweep. So these should be high resistance, high resistance, high resistance. There's like a failure swing, failure swing, failure swing. So I want to see the next candle to manipulate higher into this fair value gap, and then it can go lower, and that can align with this 50 minutes, that this one close here and it's gonna go higher to manipulate, and then maybe it's gonna have something like this. So now I want to see these failure swings to be had failed. Let me go back to the 1 hour time frame. We had a C2, and that makes sense because the 50% of this range is actually the 550-ish. No, oh, it's a bit higher, yeah. So we want to see M5 from this range. So we want to see up move before the down move. We want to see a manipulation. We need a M5 changing state of delivery because this one is a C2. So we want to see something higher than this, right? Are you with me, guys? Don't need this one, I don't need this. Because we want to have a manipulation, and if we have a manipulation, we want to see manipulation into the point of interest, which we have a lot of failure swings, so probably this is going to be the area where the price is going to have its week, the 44-ish. Yeah, 44 on the 1 minute time frame, and then something like into the fair value gap, maybe another sweep, and then a changing state of delivery, and then maybe it's going lower. But we will see. I want to see the 44 because too many failure swings are aligned into this high, which is a 65, which is a fair value gap. Let me see gold. Yeah, gold is just ranging. Here we go, the manipulation is coming in. Let's go, bro. Give us the manipulation. Oh, look at this. Yeah, at least 28-ish. Let's go to retrades. Okay, I want to see a quick move to this 22. Here we go. It's coming now on the 1 minute time frame. You can see. Opa. Okay, beautiful. That's beautiful. I want to see a strong up move before it's down move. Otherwise, price is a scam. Or if we have a closure below this, right? Then the C2 is confirmed. No, the C3 is confirmed, but here we go. Let's go into the 1 hour POI. Perfect. One more tick to take out the 23. Yep, here we go. Took it out this level. So now I have these levels, these into the fair value gap. And of course there is no entry for us. Okay, that was a strong one. Now I want to see the 546-ish level. But first I want to see the 540. Yes. Oh, here we go. We took it. You tell me, Alan. I'm annotating in live, brother. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's better if you talk, I think. You see, that's what I wanted to see. I want to see this to take out and then go lower. Yeah. Here we go. The fair value gap is coming. Oh, and the fair value gap touched. Thank you so much. So that means this C2, C3 is not valid anymore. Okay. So probably that's gonna be this is gonna be the valid price action. So this was the new. I don't need this information anymore. Okay. By the way, here the equal highs are coming. It's good to be up. Okay. You see this? I don't like, but it can be a continuation higher on gold as well. Retrace back to the OB and the fair value gap on the M5 here. And now if the price closes below this, that retrace was confirmed and we can anticipate higher prices. The only problem is that we don't have any, I'm telling any point of interest here, because the point of interest here could between this and this, which is okay because we have an internal OB. And you remember this internal OB, Nicole? When we have a changing state of derivative here and we have a previous OB, the price is gonna expand quickly. Probably it's gonna to take out all these. That's gonna be a good retest. If it's gonna close above this one, then I anticipate the price gonna expand higher quickly. And Nasdaq just reached the 580. The fair value gap. Wow. Yeah. Bro, I have a shit tons of higher levels. But I don't. So always should go higher than this OB, right? If the price wants to go lower, because this fair value gap is actually the middle, almost in the middle of the OB. So this week should be respected. Oh, who is a prayer kid? 66326. How are you, brother? Nice to have you here in the stream. So I would like to see the 50% of this range to hold and push the price lower, and I only would change my time frame long if we close above this level. So you have 24 565 ish. Let me see on the 1 minute time frame. Nice to have you, brother. Let me know if you have any questions. So if you're not familiar with me, I'm Yolovancoin and I do follow fractal model based 3 trade strategy, so nothing new. If you know fractal, you know 3 trades, and I actually doing the same analogy, the fractal. And you said 565. but the 565 was reached already. My 1 minute time frame shows it reached the 577, 580, and 24,600. The only problem with the 24,600 that actually that's a start of the low resistance liquidity from the 26,603 to 650. So if the price reaches the 24,603, then it's gonna be an accelerated move to the high, I guess. But we will see what the price wants to do. Right now, you see it's C2 here, C2 there. So right now I'm just waiting. The gold as well failed to close above that level, so probably it's gonna take out the 595 and the 884-ish level. Alright guys, if you like the stream, please don't forget to smash the like button. That's gonna help the channel to grow, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you have any question, just let me know. No, yeah. And I noticed as well these last 4 or 5 weeks the price retracing really deep. Let's say this is my leg, okay, and back then when we were shorting, it was like end of December, November, it was easier to short because a lot of time the swing high was actually respected, and then previous OB 50%, so it was easier to just leave that at 75% of the PDA. Let's say you had the order block, well, you have a fair value gap here, and the price was respecting the 50% of this fair value gap and went lower. And these days the price actually filling the PDAs to the tick. Let's say you see here to the tick as well. The price went exactly the top of the 1 hour fair value gap and then went lower. Back then it respected the 50%, so we didn't have this week. So I think the liquidity hunt is more common this 2026. The sell gap, you mean what do you mean on the sell gap, and what time frame? Let me see. Okay, oh, H4. You mean sell gap like a fair value gap? The 671, 725 area. Yeah, probably we have a structure something like this on the lower time frame, and this high supposed to be a failure swing towards these failure swings, and then on the lower time frame. And that's why if we come this area, we're gonna accelerate quickly and close this gap. Yeah, first of all, I would like to see a nice fractal for myself. Okay, so if we have this closure, then the 4 hour changes direction, and the M15 confirmed the 4 hour changing state of delivery. So probably this equal high is gonna be hit, this 700-ish level as well, and probably until this low. Yeah, I anticipate the way how you were explaining your levels. That's nice. That's good. If you have different strategy, that's still good. I only thing is matter if you make money, and that's only the thing. We actually do the same, but based on different names and ideas. But the end of the day, it's most of the time similar. So now I want to see the equal highs to be taken. 645, because we had what? We had this changing state of delivery on the M15. We have a protected low on the H4. So this should be a protected low on the H4, and there is a 628 level which has no wick, and that's a 4-hour candle. So I would like to see the price to come that level. But if you go on the 3 minutes time frame, you see we have a lot of failure swings into this equal high. So probably the equal high is gonna be hit quickly. And on the 5 minutes time, on the 3 minutes time frame, that supports the 50 minutes as well, and then 5 minutes as well, confirmed now. So we want to see higher prices, and I think we want to sweep these equal highs, but most of the time I would say the price wants to come back to this no wick, the H4 no wick candle, which supposed to be a manipulation into that level. Yeah, 628. Or otherwise the price action is a scam. Let me see other people's stream. I'm bored. Guys, talk about yourself. Tell me, how long have you been trading? So we can have a decent discussion. I wanna see expansion now, okay? I don't wanna see a slow price action. Oh yeah, whatever. Testing a new system strategy and make accidentally $400,000. Lol. Oh yeah, 10 years, bro. That's amazing. Congratulations for the 10 years. And Nico, yeah, you full time. I'm full time too since this year, last year, and hopefully I'm gonna be. I don't like this harsh reaction, but I wanna see higher prices. Yeah, I don't care about this reaction, because the 4-hour change, the week was confirmed, so I want to see higher prices. The 4-hour time frame is stronger than the 15 and the 5 minutes. Let me see gold. Yeah, mass. Gold is just ranging. Yeah. SP 500 reached the level as well. We exactly have the same. We have a new M15, so that I want to see the price to come back and going higher from this 15 minutes. This one as well. That's nice. I have no idea. I don't see the chart right now, but I anticipate we want a short euro, so I have no idea whether the font. I started to see No, I started to analyze the forex, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put in the Discord or not. If there is like a need or inquiry to have font and the euro, then I'm gonna do analysis as well. But otherwise, now really. Wow, look at this strong reaction on Nasdaq. Wow. From the That's crazy. That's crazy. I think it's gonna go now 450. Wow. Let me see gold. But we have a 5-minute changing state of delivery from the 1 hour and the PDA and the 50% of this OB. That's crazy. I thought maybe it's gonna go higher because the price was confirmed, but right now I feel like nah, guys, no, this is gonna be a C2 closure we have been waiting for, I guess. We have a failure swing until 450-ish. Yeah, that could make sense, but now it's gonna go and hit the 422 now because it's gonna eat the liquidity and 450. Wow. Yeah. I mean, we need a closure on the M5 to confirm the C2 here. And actually we had. So right now I should go lower to take out these liquidity here. This is like a 409. Otherwise the market is a scam. I want to see a strong move, like a strong harsh move. Here we go, here we go. I have a 1-minute time frame here, and now it's actually reached the short-term low. So I anticipate a retrace back to the level of I would say 81 or 81 or 490, and then it can go lower to a 450 equal lows. So I want to see a retrace back now. Come on, give us a retrace and then go lower. On here, you see. Now it's going higher on the 1 minute. I want to see to retrace this area. So I want to see this level to hold or this level to hold, something like, and then going lower to take out these equal lows, and then retrace and going lower to take out these, and then these. The rest is history. 430. Yeah, it can be 430. Yeah, I want to see these equal lows to be taken. That's like an internal liquidity inside the leg. So, but I want to see possible entry. Now I want to see a strong move, the 56. Here we go. Here we go. 60, 59, 56. Here we go. Hit the 56. Now I want to have a closure below the 64. We had a closure below. I want to see a retest of the OB. And now I want to see lower price. I want to see the 550. No, 450. Here we go, 450 is coming. I'm gonna see the 450, 449, 430, 32. And bomb, took out the internal liquidity I was waiting. And now I wanna see a retrace a bit back to the range and then going lower. Ta-da! Price action is a bitch today. Oh, look at this, wow. Which actually can be just a retrace on the M15 and the H4. But as you can see as well, like all the down moves are stronger than the up moves. Because we are in the bearish trend. So all the retraces are kind of short lifespan. It has a short lifespan. Okay, now I'm gonna open a 40 short. No, I'm gonna open a 40 minis on gold and short. No, I'm just kidding, but. So right now, do we have anything from the H1? We had a C2 and now we have a C3. That means we wanna see what? We wanna see lower prices. We use the whole range and the open, high, low, close. Do we have a M5? Not yet. This is the M5. If we have a closure, that can be a short-term high towards and these liquidity levels. Price manipulated, swap this high, and then if it closes below, then it can be a clean short with a 400 with a 400 and something risk to make 700 something, right? Where is the time when we were able to short and long with the 10-point stop loss on gold, guys? Where is it? I wanna have it back. All right, let me see gold. Where is my gold chart? Oh. Okay, now I have my gold chart on. I opened 5 minutes time frame. No closure yet. 1 more minute. But it's only valid if you use this level. So that was an up move, down move, up move. So we had a bearish changing state of delivery here. We don't have a bullish one. So that was a down move, and everything that happened inside this down move is just a retrace. And now if we close below that, actually the retrace is done. We swap the liquidity, internal liquidity here, and we anticipate lower prices. So that case, if we have a closure, which would be nice, then this should be a protected high and target this low and these lows. And then of course, if I use story trades, right? Then I want to see a closure below this level, like at least a strong closure below this 95-ish. I don't want to see a weak reaction, because if we have this closure, not even closure, then we're gonna have a weak again and a bigger move. I think we had something similar yesterday on gold. Okay, no closure, guys, sadly. So that would be crazy if just price just, you know, tank. But this is again the same. Whatever. Yeah. Who's gonna short gold? Perfect consolidation. Make the range. I want to see the range high to be swept. Make a new changing state of delivery on the 1 minute time frame and target lower prices. What happened? Did you open a position today? When? Yeah, that's why I'm afraid. Maybe it's gonna go and take this, retrace, and then going lower. Oh, gold is done. Yeah, but you remember when silver actually went lower? No, that's okay. No, this is not okay, because this is a manipulation out of the range. I wanted to see opposite, to take out these first and then going lower, because this in this case it can be actually a high resistance liquidity sweep and the price can go higher. So ideally I wanted to see the same strong up move here, like this, and then a strong move after, and again back to the range, and then something like that. Yeah, me too. I was like, oh my god, 6%. You see, gold is gonna leave us here. Come on, gold. It's gonna take the 82. I hate this. Oh, guys. By the way, guys, I have a Discord. If anybody wants to join, you can find the link at the top of the chat. Let me know what do you think, what should I improve on, and I'm more than happy to work on those things as well. Let me see the chart on the 1 minute time frame. Nothing yet. Come on, gold. I hate this, because that case the next candle is gonna be expansion as well, and then it's gonna retrace, manipulate back to this fair value gap here, and then again going lower. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday we got B setups, and then of course all the things what we have with the B setups is very slow, so not ideal. And yeah, right now I want to see the price 35 seconds. I want the price to come back, maybe not exactly there, maybe just until this level. So now the C3 is confirmed. This should be a protected high, yeah. Yeah, and I want to see lower prices here. But again, the problem is that the buyers step in this level, you see? This is like an important level. So not ideal to short right now. Or maybe it's just gonna tank. But I would see a retrace. Just took out the short-term low. If the price wants to go lower, this is the time, because this is a low here. I don't need this one here. So this low should push the price lower. The seller should get involved here and push the price lower, at least this level. Ideally, I want to see a retrace, because why? Because we took out the short-term low here. I want to see a consolidation going higher. Maybe this fair value gap. Or this fair value gap. But ideally, we want to see this range 50% to hold before the price wants to go lower. This is the down move, and yeah, ideally I want to see the price going lower somewhere here. Yeah, probably this low. But if you don't wait for it and you enter here, it's like 600 risk. And the sad part is that the price is still like this up move, right? But we anticipate this is an OB, so the direction changed. What about Nasdaq? Okay, not bad. The 500 is gonna take out this low. Probably. But we will see. But the buyers as well step in many times at this area. Yeah. So yeah, be careful. There is a changing state of delivery, so this should be a C2 and then C3. I'm still waiting. Yeah, gold is probably gonna go range a bit. Yeah. So maybe it's gonna leave a 5 minutes fair value gap here, which would be ideal. So the price can come back to this fair value gap and we can short from that fair value gap to anticipate lower prices. But the stop loss is huge. Yeah, let me go back to the 5 minute. Took out this area. So now I think this is not valid anymore. I'm gonna delete this because we took out this low. So let me clean my chart a bit. Too much of the noise. But actually this whole price action makes sense because we reached the previously low, March low, so we anticipate consolidation. So Okay, that was a bullish changing state of the here, and then that was here, and now it changed to be bearish from the 1 hour time frame. So that's good. That was a retrace. This is the first 5-minute changing state of delivery finally, and then the price has never came back that area. Let me mark out the candles. 5 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Okay, so we want to see the price to coming back this area, but that it's not good that swap this short-term low. We won't see the price coming back to this fair value gap anymore, that's for sure. And this one is 5 minutes changing, 5 minutes fair value gap too, and we have another one which is way too low. Probably this is gonna be the ideal one because we had this higher time frame breaker block here. So I want to see the price coming back this level, then going lower or going higher. Good, here we go. That's what I want to see. I want to see a retrace, and ideally I want to see a 5 minute C2 inside fair value gap. So we have a new 5 minutes swing formation, but because it's a 1 hour time frame, we can anticipate as well. And the 15 is going to be changed only here. So I want to see the price touch into this M5 time frame fair value gap. Okay, but price action today is absolute garbage, I guess. I mean, at least based on my strategy and approach, it's really difficult to read the price. Why the earth this guy doing this? He was shorting out of the blue. Yes. Yeah. I don't want to see this on the 1 minute time frame. And this one as well. So this is the ideal price action I want to see. That's the range. And I want to see the manipulation out of the range to back to the discount premium, or I want to see breakout, retest, and going lower. And this range happened after the short term. So, but probably we're gonna just go lower because it's already retested and rejected. Let me put the 5 minute there. Yeah. Because the 5 minute time frame fair value gap, the imbalance that created this new bearish leg is impact. I want to see back to the range, new changing state of delivery and going lower. But the price can just, you know, but the fact is that we have many fair value gap here. I want to see failure swings to made before it goes lower. And inside now the 5 minutes fair value gap. Let's put it here. I don't want to see the short term low. The 5 minutes, I just want to see here. One, then 5 fair value gap. Here we go. I want to see a manipulation back, fair value gap to fair value gap, create a failure swing, and then going lower. And then we have this short-term low here too. And we have this equal lows there. probably this is a pre-market low. Pre-market low. Let me know if you have any question, guys. I'm just talking loud. I hope you guys see the market maker sell and buy model, right? Here we go. Yeah, CL, I wanted to see short on CL, as I mentioned in my analysis in the Discord, and right now, honestly, maybe we can have just a drop on gold. So maybe right now the 41 is coming, because currently the price in the star model. So wanna see higher price and lower price, but it seems like the price is so heavy that's gonna just going lower. And here I would like to see the real consolidation up here. On Nasdaq, yeah, reach the 5 minutes 5 minute was that fair value gap, so we actually ranging as well. It was a range high, I guess, but it's a range low. So let me see on the 5 minute time frame. We have no closure, and the gold is going higher because the Nasdaq is going higher. That's okay. I'm trying to focus on gold right now. All right, so we had this finally this manipulation into that area, which is awesome. So now we wanna see price going lower on gold. And I wanna target the pre-market low, which is 4,500. And on Nasdaq on the 1 minute has a range. Now I want to see the Nasdaq going to take out the 443-ish and then going lower. On gold or on Nasdaq, I would like to see the 20,324-ish level. So now I want to see the price to going lower from this level. First, I would like to see this one. So this low should show hold the price going lower. And gold as well. Yeah. Yeah, I wanna see lower prices on gold, on Nasdaq. Nasdaq, I wanna see the price coming back to this 320-ish from here. And gold as well, I wanna see the rejection from this to this low and then this low. Pre-weekly low, I guess, yeah, but that's too far for me. I'm just trying to, you know, if now I want to see that was a manipulation out of the range. You see that was a consolidation, manipulation out of the range. I want to see the closure below this and going lower. Yeah, exactly. So on the 5 minutes time frame, let me put this on the 1 minute time frame. This on 1 minute, on the 1 minute. Let's check 1 minute only. I don't need this. I don't need this information. I'm gonna put this on here. I don't need to see this one on 15. 12. Yeah, I don't need to see this one. Have a bearish order flow. Yeah, I want to see this one. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah. So ideally, I want to see short from this level to the ideal target. And on Nasdaq as well, I want to see this short. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Just give me a second, guys. Oh, Nasdaq, come on. I don't believe this move. It's just a manipulation out of the consolidation. Now I want to see a V-shaped reaction from this area, because that's now went back to the fair value gap, right? This is a fair value gap, price just came back. I want to see a harsh reaction from here. Okay, that's cool, Nico. And then we have no wick here on the M5, so I want to see a strong move to the downside. Come on, Nasdaq, don't play games. We're not stupid. Oh, that's sorry, that's SP 500. Nasdaq is the same. No wick. Let's go, Nasdaq. And gold. Just go lower. Why the price is flying now, guys? This is like no news. Yeah, but it should go lower now. Oh yeah, maybe we have something, I don't know, financial juice. Of course, Trump again. We are not putting troops anywhere. The US will not implement a crude export ban. That's why crude oil as well flew. It's like Trump is tweeting something and the market's going crazy. You see? Today, yeah. In 6 minutes ago, he posted this. I will put in the chat. That's brutal. Just untrue. This guy is tweeting something and people losing money because of his tweets. Crazy. Now the Nasdaq should fly as well because the tweet. So I don't think so this price action is accurate anymore because of the tweets. So probably I'm gonna wrap up the live, guys. Yeah, SP 500 is higher than the 50% of the range. Gold is flying, close, opened above this. Yeah, now. Okay, now please Nasdaq, go and take out the equal highs then, the 500, because why are you playing games, guys? Like, go and take it out, go. I'm fine with that, just do something, okay? Gold as well, do something. Crude oil is a joke. You see 10 o'clock, this, I'm gonna close it. Because the tweet as well, because he tweeted the things, and there is now it should go to take out the 662 ms, and Okay, let's go higher Nasdaq then. It's better to not touch this market now, like, honestly. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna stop the stream, but I'm just pissed off because this is like, what is this? Oh, move. And then gold gonna go and take out these then, right? Because took out this. So let's go take out this. Just only thing I want, just if the price move one direction, just move one direction. Yeah, don't do is tiptoeing here, there, because we're just wasting our time to watch, and our capital, mental capital, is gonna be yeah, let's go higher, guys. Yeah, gold's gonna go to hit that level. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it a day too. So if you have any question, please leave in the comment section. As you know, if you want to join to the Discord, you can find the link on the top on the right side of the chat. And don't make any stupid mistakes. I'm gonna close the chart as well. Probably we're gonna go higher now. I'm just gonna see, it's not really worth to play this game, so I'm done for the day. And guys, have an amazing rest of your day. I'm gonna leave the chat a bit so you can say goodbye to each other. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. See you.